So we'll be solving MCQs based upon the chapter called as arithmetic progression, and the first question is here. So the question says if the sum of three numbers which are in AP is 9 and their product is 24, then the three numbers are. So let us consider that the three numbers are A minus D, A and A plus D. As per the first condition, the sum is 9. So I get A minus D plus A plus D is equals to 9. This and this gets cancelled. So we have 3A is equals to 9. So A is equals to 3. Then I'm using the second condition. It says that the product is 24. So A minus D, I'm writing it like this, into A is equals to 24. Now if you see both of this, I can write this as A square minus D square. It goes with the identity A square minus B square. And then you have A is equals to 24. We have got A is equals to 3. So let's substitute A as 3 here and here. So A square becomes 9 minus D square, and here you have 3 is equals to 24. I take 3 that side, so it becomes division, so I get 8. 24 divided by 3 is 8. So I rearrange and I get the value for D as 1. So now we'll just substitute in our the numbers that we have assumed, which are in AP. So I have A minus D, which is 3 minus 1, which becomes 2. Then I have A, which is 3. Then I have A plus D, which is 3 plus 1, which is 4. So my numbers are 2, 3, 4. That's option D. That's the correct answer, 2, 3, 4. The next question we have here. Next question is to find the sum of the 12 terms of AP whose nth term is given by an is equals to 3n plus 4. So an is equals to 3n plus 4. What we'll do is let's take an to be 1. So a1 would become 3 into 1 plus 4, which becomes 7. So the first term of this AP is 7. Then let's take n to be as 2. So we get a2 is 3 into 2 plus 4. This becomes 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. So the second term in this AP is 10. So looking at this, I can say the first term is 7 and the common difference here is 3. So I need to know the sum of the 12th term. So my formula is Sn is equals to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1 d. So we'll just substitute. N is 12, 12 by 2. A is 7. So 2 into 7 becomes 14 plus n is 12. So 12 minus 1 is 11 and d is 3. So this can be written as 6, 14 plus 33. This can be written as 6 and this would be 7 and this would be 4. When we multiply, we get the answer as 282, which is answer number C, option number C, 282. The next question here. I need to find the sum of all two-digit odd number. So odd numbers are basically which are not divisible by 2. So the first two-digit number starts from 10, but it's not odd. So the two-digit odd numbers would start from 11. Then you have 13, then you have 15, and so on. The last two-digit number is 99, which is also an odd number. So your A is 11, D is 2, and the last number Tn is 99. I don't know which term is it. I just know that the nth term is 99. So first we need to find n. So to find n, we use the formula Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 d. So Tn is 99. 99 is equals to 11 plus n minus 1 d is 2. So 99 minus 11, and here I can write down is equals to 2n minus 2. This becomes 88 This 2 comes this side, so it becomes plus. This is 2n. So here you have 90 is equals to 2n, so n is equals to 45. So we have total 45 terms. Now we need to find the sum. So the formula is Sn is equals to n upon 2. I can use the formula which I used in the previous sum, or I can use this one, T1 plus Tn. So 45 upon 2, T1 is 11, Tn is 99. So 45 upon 2, this becomes 110. So we have 45 into 55. Ones are, this is 55. So when I solve this further, I get the answer as 2475. That's option number B, 2475. The next question here. The next question says the 10th term from the end of the AP is. So 10th term from the end I have to find out. Okay, so if this is the first term, this is the second term, looking at them I can say the common difference is 5 and A is 4. But what we'll do is we'll start from the back side, from the back, the end terms. So when I start from the end terms, I will take A as 254 and my D would become minus 5, since I'm beginning from the end. So the term, so I'm going to use Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 D. The nth term I need to find. So A here would be 254, n is 10, minus 1, and D is minus 5. So this becomes 254, this becomes 9 into minus 5. This is 254 minus 45, this is 209. The 10th term from the end is 209, which is your option A. The next question here, the question is find the number of natural numbers between 101 and 999 which are divisible by both 2 and 5. Okay, so we begin with the natural number 101 itself. It's neither divisible by 2 nor 5. So it's easy. First we check for the natural numbers which are divisible by 5. So it would start from 110. It starts from 105, but 105 is not divisible by 2, so we won't take that. So 110, and then it will be 120, 130, and so on. And from the end, the natural number which is divisible by 2 and 5 would be 990. It is divisible by both 2 and 5. Okay, so here A is 110, our D is 10, and Tn, the last term, is 990. We need to find n. So same formula, Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 D. Tn is 990, A is 110, and I don't know, D is 10. So 990 minus 110 is equals to 10n minus 10. When I subtract this, I get 880. This comes that side, so it becomes plus 10 is equals to 100n. This would become 890 is equals to 10n. This would be 89, which would be the nth term, which be 89 numbers are there which are divisible by both 2 and 5. Option B.